FNaF news. I'm your host, the TNT Muffin, and today we're going to be talking about Funko, Youtooz, Hex, Cloak, Security Breach, Fazbear Frights, and POPGOES. Lots of news today. So starting off, let's talk about the Funko news. So a bit ago, Funko revealed that they're going to be making a Walmart exclusive version of the Dreadbear plushie, which would be slightly smaller than the original. You know, at first we were a bit skeptical of this, because why would they make a Dreadbear plush that's just slightly smaller and exclusive to Walmart? But they apparently did do it because it has been found at Walmart. As you can see, they're in cases of 12 and they come in this box. They are $9 each, which is actually kind of surprising because although FNaF plushies are usually like, what, $12, $13, people have been finding Dreadbear at like $5 below, you know, so $5 for a plush. So it's strange that they're going to make a smaller version that is apparently more expensive. So now on to the Youtooz news. So Youtooz recently did a little promotional video for the Fanverse Youtooz figures with the regular sauce, and Kane Carter pointed out that at the bottom of the screen it says, by buying any of our products, you acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental consciousness transfer to toys, animatronic break-ins, missing animals, vent nightmares, the rat. Night sweats, sleepwalking, sleep falling, the rat. So, obviously, Kane came to the conclusion that, you know, this is an advertisement for the Fanverse figures, and they're saying the rat multiple times, so maybe they're saying that they're gonna be making a rat figure in the future, because they have mentioned possibly making more Fanverse figures in the future, so the rat makes sense. But in the replies, you know, somebody said the rat, and then Regular Sauce replied with an image of, like, a drawing of a rat that was on, I believe, one of the boxes, which is a strange thing, you know. And then also, I believe he replied to this tweet Kane made saying, like, lol, or something like that. So, I don't know if he's actually teasing that they're going to be making a rat figure in the future, or if he's just trolling. So hopefully, you know, he is teasing that the rat's coming, and he's not just trolling us, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see in the future. Another Youtooz thing is that they revealed this pin with Golden Freddy and a VIP chair, and I think that they might be doing, like, a pin set, because they did this before with, I believe it was J Schlatt, so I feel like they could also do this with FNaF stuff. It wouldn't make sense. I don't think they'd just release Golden Freddy pin alone. I don't know why he's in the VIP chair, but maybe it'll be like a film-based pin set or something like that. I'm not sure. Speaking of pins, there was a Glamrock Freddy pin made, like a glittery version of the Glamrock Freddy plush from Security Breach. So I feel like this is probably what the Youtooz, or, like, not specifically Youtooz, but the Security Breach Collector's Edition pins are probably gonna look like, except, like, not glittery. I assume that's what it's gonna be. So not as cool as we expected, unfortunately, but it's still cool, I guess. Some Hex news is that Dawko has revealed their Balloon Boy plushie. Not the whole thing, but you can see there is the hat and the propeller on the top, which does actually spin, which is cool. Unfortunately, it seems like the hat has a bunch of printed on color, which you wouldn't really expect from $50 plushies, so that's unfortunate. I feel like I'm probably not gonna buy it now that I can see there's a lot of printed on color. And, you know, the Funko Plush has that. It's disappointing that it seems like this is similar quality for $50. It is still pretty cool, though, and I am excited to see the full thing. And we do have some more Hex news. Hex tweeted, "Who's excited for Wave 3?" And they also replied to that, saying, "We're very excited," with an image of the Toy Bonnie plush. The first one was just a drawing of it. Still cool, though. We get to see what the full thing's going to look like as a drawing. But they also posted, like I said, an image showing the actual plush. Not the full thing, but a bit of it. It looks pretty similar to that Toy Freddy one we saw before, but it is Toy Bonnie. So if you hated that Funko Toy Bonnie plush, Hex is making one, and it seems like it might be pretty cool. So now some Fazbear Frights news. It's a bit of strange news that Fazbear Frights graphic novel Volume 2, the one with the mini-renas on the cover, weirdly the cover has been changed so that the room for one more mini-renas now have teeth and endoskeleton teeth, which is strange. The mini-renas don't have teeth, and they also don't have endoskeleton jaws, from what I remember. So it is strange for them to do that. It's also weird for them to add that on. I felt like it looked fine before. I mean, it's cool. I'm just not exactly sure why they have teeth. So now onto the Cloak news. Cloak has announced that they're doing a second wave of FNaF stuff, and they're doing an IRL thing at the Holmby Park in Los Angeles, California at 5:55 p.m. next Thursday, September 29th. At that event, there's going to be CG5 and Doggo. Also, Regular Sauce has been doing some little teaser thing. I'm not sure if he's going to be there as well, or if he's just doing some advertising for it, but he's involved in some way. So yeah, if you're in the California area at 5:55 p.m. next Thursday, September 29th, you can go there. Pretty interesting. The POPGOES news, Kane Carter tweeted, most of the unlockable phones in Evergreen are just very sexy recolors, but some of them have unique cases. I thought I'd show one off. Phone unit. Though trading cards are canon, unlockable phones are not, which means we can do stuff like this. Hope you like it. And there's an image showing the regular phone and the hand unit phone, which is very cool. I do like it. Like he said, these aren't canon, so they can do pretty much whatever they want with them. I mean, not whatever they want. Obviously, it is in Evergreen, so they can't do anything like copyrighted, but cool. He also said, though 50 phones are planned for Evergreen, we've still had to scrap some ideas. Here's one, a phone made of chocolate. Looks delicious, but it was ultimately a little too chunky for the game. So yes, this one was scrapped. Looks cool. I'm pretty interested to see what the other ones look like. We've also got some news on Hot Topic shirts. So there was this one with the sun and the moon on it. Some pretty interesting artwork. I mean, like, it's good. It's just really strange looking. You know, like, the moon and the sun look wild. Pretty cool design, though, I suppose. Usually the FNaF shirts are just logos and stuff slapped onto one, so it's cool to get some art. Speaking of them just taking logos and slapping them on shirts, this one is just the Security Breach logo on a black shirt. Another one here, Security Breach, has little neon signs of the characters' heads. Looks pretty cool, I suppose, as well. And then we've got this one, which says Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. It has Glamrock Freddy singing into a microphone, and then there's little musical things going on it. Like little music. So this is pretty cool. Like I said before, it's nice to have some artwork. And then the last little bit of clothing news is that there are these socks that say "Remember to Smile" with Glamrock Freddy's face on it, and there's like a black and white checkered pattern on the socks as well. Now the Security Breach stuff, at Cake Paints on Twitter, a Steelable Studios artist, tweeted, "Happy Friday, it's a perfect day to book your next party at Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. And remember, keep the lights on." Here are some very early concept for the Superstar Daycare and the adjoining party rooms in #Security Breach. And then there are these 4 images showing the concept arts from Security Breach. Of course, there are some differences, but a lot of it did stay pretty much the same, and I think it looks very cool. It's always nice to get some behind-the-scenes stuff. But that is all the news we have today, so if you want to subscribe, click the button on top of my head. If you want to watch one of my last news videos, you can click that button over there. And if you want to see some other video I made, click that button over there. And I'll see you when we get some more FNaF news. I'll report it.